Boys Club. Boys Club.
Boys Club. Boys
Boys
Club.
Club.
Boys Club. Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Unintentional Boys Club.
I miss Ash.
I do too.
What's up, gamers?
Welcome back to the Route 1 podcast. We're short-staffed again, but not now. This time around, it's like usually I'm the one that's gone, or Marcos is the one that's gone. So new lever joined,
and new lever dropped. It's Ash.
Yeah. So
any levers in chat?
So we've got
no, unfortunately.
Probably a shorter episode today based on that, but it's okay because last episode
we don't have
was like fucking an hour and a half long. You're welcome for that. Oh my god.
this has to be a short episode. We have no synergy.
Wow, yeah, it's true. I say something and it was just like 10 minutes of silence.
By the way, wait, I just want to say, I just won this game, and Cradilly's about to carry the whole rest of the game.
Marcos, we have no synergy. Ash isn't here, we can't do the podcast. Marcos, playing like 12 showdown games as we're recording.
Listen, when you're on the Cradilly grind, you don't stop.
Hey,
That's
man,
a sin.
I get that.
And on Easter weekend, come on.
Bro,
better than
I've
that.
been grinding like literally everything else that is not Pokemon. I forgot to join the IC. I registered for Indiana. That's hype, Pokemon wise. But that is the only thing Pokemon I've done in like months.
Can you guys let me know when Milwaukee Regionals registration opens up?
I will let you know,
Because that's the only one I can go to, and if I miss it, I'm not going to any.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with it. All I care about is Melbourne regionals, and that's the only thing I'm going to. Cause
Melbourne.
Melbourne. But yeah,
Born.
IC is happening, and I've gone to the dark side. That bitch right there. This one, not on the team. Unfortunate. I'm using
Grap Locked in the IC.
wait. You're using Grap Locked in the IC.
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yeah, that's the team I locked because it's actually like the best team I have.
Okay. I thought you were using Cardilli.
Oh, no. Cradilly was something I came up with yesterday before the IC, or after the IC had already started.
Okay.
I was gonna use 6 white Pokemon in the IC until I realized that the IC was yesterday. So
Yeah.
No
did not
Moltres.
register.
Yeah, I
No
forgot.
Moltres.
Yeah, I forgot as well.
No registration. Megamind face.
Hey man, I'll hook you up. I've got some sources. You need a shiny Moltres. That's all I'm saying.
Speaking of cool event Pokemon, the other day in the lore video I made, I was talking about the 2008 video game Showdown.
Lucario, yeah.
Yeah, so there was an event Lucario that got released to anyone who made it to that, and I believe there are like 128 in existence from, that event. So I was like, if anyone has one, I will buy it off you. And this dude on Twitter, he was like, hey, I went for the TCG half of that event, and they gave it to us too. I'll give it to you if you like donate $30 or something to like this charity. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So shout out that guy.
Yeah.
Event Pokemon like that, I feel like I always miss them on accident. Because I didn't realize the most recent BDSP one with like Shaman was timed. I was like, oh, I'll just do that later, like probably when I'm out of school. And then I hear on Twitter, it's like, okay, the event's over, and I was like,
Arceus time, baby.
No Shaman.
You gotta do Arceus now. Play a game.
Is that one like that one's forever, right? That's just like
I think that was also timed.
No shot, dude. Are you
Because-
serious?
No,
Because
Arceus isn't timed. Is Darkrai timed?
I thought
Darkrai
I
just
thought
released.
Arceus was timed, and then like you could only get the event for a specific time, and then
Why would they?
No,
do that?
I
It's
think
like-
they just unlocked it. You just have to beat Pokemon Legends Arceus first.
oh wait, yeah, no, okay, there
Yeah.
isn't a time.
Okay.
I think no, they replaced Shaman with the Darkrai event.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it was timed. Okay, that makes sense. But
Wait, is the Darkrai event time then?
maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps.
Hamster.
I missed these when I was like, what, 10 playing Diamond Pearl, and then now I'm missing them now when I'm 23.
Yeah.
Without any control over the timing of my life.
The difference is I didn't have internet back then. I've got internet now.
True, same. I have no excuse right now, and I still miss them.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, now it's not like an excuse, because I could still have control over when I'm on time with shit. Never showing up to the podcast on time.
It's been 45 minutes since we were supposed to start.
Don't say it's so depressed.
I'm very disappointed in you,
Very
Michael.
disappointed.
Listen,
Your
listen,
parents, us two, me
Never
and
in my
Marcus,
life have
we're
I met
disappointed.
anyone so irresponsible.
dude. I can't even cap about that. I feel like Brady's like proud, or want to make his dad proud little son. Like, in terms of one, showing up on time, and two, this is tangential to like everything, but learning Japanese. I'm learning how to read like katakana, and I suppose hiragana as well.
Yeah.
And I showed up in this guy's stream last night, right? He's playing opponents in the IC, and I would assume that the majority of the player base that's playing is Japanese. Also, their qualification.
Yeah.
Stuff
And
and
I
things.
show up, and I'm able to read his opponent's name on Team Preview, and I'm just like, "Yo, Ikoto pulled up with the Zygarde 10%. That's crazy." And this guy's like, "Oh my god, my boy!
fuck?
Look at my boy. He can
Look at my boy,
read."
he can read, dude. What the fuck?
I was like, "I can fucking read. Look at me go, Dad."
It's really funny because in that specific case, the person I faced was using like a really weird like Zygarde 10% team with what was it? It was like, what did they have on the team? I forget what they had on the team.
It's
So
like,
it was like
Zygarde, Blacephalon weirdos.
yeah. Okay, so it was like the ultimate like counter to what I had because they just lead Scarf, Blacephalon, and Zygarde. Right? They click Endure on their Zygarde turn 1, and then they fucking
They got big.
Scarf mind blown. I led Groudon with my Scarf
Wait, that's
Groudon.
fire.
It like almost
that's fire.
KO'd my my Max Solgaleo, but because I bulldozed, I just ended up killing my own guy. And
Oh my god.
And then end of turn, they switched to fucking Zygarde complete.
They get big on you. Yeah, oh my god.
And what do I have in...
so fire.
What do I have? I've got a Whimsicott, I've got a 8 HP Groudon, and like, I think it was Regieleki.
That's 8 HP Groudon that's Choice Scarf locked in a Bulldoze too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was
Dude.
like the ultimate like counter, like just fucking
Crazy.
completely like I've been read. He's read
And
every
ain't
chapter
no
of my
shot you-
life. He knows
And
me
ain't no shot
inside
you
and out.
expected. And no shot you expected that to ever happen too. 'cause,
No.
like, why,
Not
Endure?
ever.
That's an underrated move if I've ever seen.
I was like, bruh, he's probably Sash or something. No way, he's scarfed, and then he clicks fucking mind blown in front of my. It was
I
crazy.
mean, I usually expect Blacephalon to be scarfed, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, Sash doesn't do much for you when, like, most of the Pokemon in the game at this point are faster than Blacephalon, which is a little messed up.
I
sad,
I guess
'cause
that
it's,
makes
like, literally
sense.
E48 speed. What is that? That's like
Well, I'm not like most of the Pokemon, but you know what I mean? Like, most of the good Pokemon, if they don't beat Blacephalon outright due to typing, like, you know, Kyogre, they're probably faster. Like,
Yeah.
Thundurus is faster. Calyrex Shadow's faster. Zacian's
Zacian will
faster.
still one-hit KO it despite it being a resisted hit.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, I mean, like, this thing's got 53 in HP and defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Come to think, like hindsight, 2020. Thinking about it, probably should have expected Scar. That makes more sense. Also, people were running like Scarf Blacephalon on like Colossal teams back in the day.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I sort of get it now, but at the time I was like, no way, no shot. But no, I got fucking, I got outplayed. Simply put, I got outplayed. That
this
said,
game would be so fire. That said, what? Wait, hold on, I don't want to get you off.
best of 3 there. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're right back. You're right back, Zygarde dog form.
Yeah.
No, dude, honestly, I've been looking at like Chandelure or just the concept of a fire ghost type, the hard wall all Zacian moves would be so fucking nice, dude. But
I've been
all
looking
of
into
them are
Chandelure too.
They're all so frail. You still get blown up by
Chandelure just needs better HP. That's literally
it. Really
it.
does.
I think you could make it work. Grassy Seed sounds like ass, but
oh, that sounds like bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got 90 in both defenses. Honestly, here's my idea. I think bold. I think run it bold.
I think
Does Chandelure get a rock type move?
It might get Power Gem or something.
might get
No, it doesn't.
Seems like the sort of guy to get like Ancient Power. Most things just get Ancient Power. That's just how it is.
Nah, it gets no rock moves. I mean, you'd want to run like Trick Room, Will-O-Wisp, Heat Wave, Shadow Ball.
See, what I would prefer to have is like coverage for all of Rinya Sun.
If you want coverage for all of Rinya Sun, literally just run Gyarados.
Okay, that is copium to the max.
No, it is unironically really good versus Rinya Sun.
Wait a minute.
Point in every
Stone Edge. Hold on.
No, not Stone Edge. You don't need Stone Edge. You run either Utility Umbrella to ignore like the Sun drop, or you run what is it called? Or you run Expert Belt.
I don't think that's how Utility Umbrella works.
I'm pretty sure it does because the Sun drop.
Like that.
Yeah. So Utility Umbrella lets you. It basically works like Cloud9, but only on you. Apparently, the way that like I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. The way that it checks to see if a Pokemon is taking reduced damage from a move isn't like the Pokemon is in Sun. It's like the person using the move is in Sun. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Sort of like terrains, but like the opposite of
the
terrains.
weather effects for your Pokemon exclusively.
Yeah.
So I think when you use a move, it like you're able to do it. Let me check.
No,
check.
I'm fairly sure I checked this out like ages ago. I'm fairly sure that's why Utility Umbrella isn't a good item, because it's only if you're holding the Utility Umbrella, you're not affected by it. But if you're attacking
Pokemon
something,
holding Utility Umbrella is unaffected by the effects of rain and harsh sunlight. The holder's abilities and targeting moves behave as though there was no rain or sunlight present.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you receive no boost and no downside.
Wait, what was the big drawback?
The drawback is like if you're in the rain and it's raining and you're a water type using a water move, it's not going to be boosted.
You're choosing consistency over power.
Yeah, I used it as like a fake assault vest on a Thundurus one time because I had the assault vest taken, and I was like, shit, I still need to live Water Spout. Get rid of the rain boost, please.
Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't realize that.
So yeah, no, Utility Umbrella Gyarados, you run Protect, Bounce, Waterfall, and Power Whip.
Dude, Power Whip Gyarados is one of my favorite, like, buffs to that guy. Before you were like, ooh, I gotta run, like, Ice Fang or something, and it's like, well, no, I'm just gonna run Power Whip now. See these water types?
This is so sad. I'm really sad, actually, because I did just think about Gyarados versus Rinya Sun, and then I ran it back, and I was like, wait a minute. Reflect go up turn 1 and Incineroar lead, or Incineroar switch in. Gyarados is not strong enough to muscle through.
Yeah, I mean, no. You're not supposed to muscle through it. You're supposed to use Gyarados like defensively until their Dynamax. Yeah, or not even like late game. Like if you lead Gyarados, they don't have like a Thundurus or anything. Like you get Intimidate versus Zacian and Groudon while resisting everything they go for. Plus, you just literally are able to be like a bulky little dude who's able to Dynamax if you really want to.
Yeah. And you can deal with the silly little Gastrodon on the other side of the field.
Dude, you remember simpler times when all we had to worry about is the Gyarados Intimidator Moxie?
Yeah, I do.
Is the Gyarados Dragon Dance, or is it Life Orb?
Yeah, I do.
Is this some weird shit with like thunder, dude?
Fucking
Season 1 Gyarados, like that level of power, and this is some bullshit where it's like, oh, Smash 64 Pikachu beats Smash Ultimate Pikachu. Like, Season 1 Gyarados in today's meta would go so hard, and I have no idea how else to say that. Like,
what? How?
if Gyarados was as, like, strong as it was in Season 1, where it was like, fuck, it's gonna Dynamax and sweep me. If it could do the same thing in this format, it'd be crazy. And then I, like, obviously...
Wait. Yeah, no, so it doesn't go hard.
Yeah.
Well, but if
I was so
did,
confused. No, but you said Season 1 Gyarados would go so hard in this format.
Yeah.
That implies that in this format, it would go hard, but it just wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, so
It
the
doesn't.
reality that we live in is that it doesn't go hard. But what
I think what you meant to say is I wish Gyarados was good.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that's what you meant to say.
Okay, yeah, but that's also a different statement. What I'm saying is, like, the power level of Season 1 Gyarados. Like, the ambient power level, let's say. Not, like, what Gyarados was, but what Gyarados was to the metagame in Season 12 or whatever. Yeah. They're both
You're
raising my eyes at me. I'm right.
You're describing Thundurus.
Yeah. Are you fucking real?
Oh my
Are you
god, I
popping-
am.
Michael, did you eat an edible before we recorded
What?
this?
No, I'm perfectly sober.
Go do what you do to be normal. Go eat an edible.
Michael!
I've been out all
You've
day.
literally described Thundurus. What the...
Thundurus doesn't have Intimidate, okay? If Thundurus can have
It has
Intimidate,
something better.
Defiant,
It has
and Prankster at the same
Defiant.
time, I'd agree.
There's something way better.
Here's what you did. You said, I want a Pokemon that hits really hard when it Dynamaxes, but also has sort of a 50-50 on lead. Is it this ability or this ability? Also, it clicks max airstream. No, that's Thundurus, dude.
That also Wallzation.
Yeah.
And beats Sun. What did I just describe?
You described Thundurus.
You have described... So, you have described Thundurus.
Well, I know what I'm building around.
Thundurus.
Thundurus?
Oh my god.
Also, Thundurus does good versus Rainy Sun.
Yeah.
It does. From what
It's got to be AV.
Thundurus
Oh.
plus Calyrex. Or Life Orb, I think.
Okay, I've never gotten this. Why do people run not AV Defiant Thundurus, like, in any situation?
You run
it's a
non-AV when if Venusaur is good, you run non-AV. If Venusaur isn't good, you run AV. Right now, Venusaur's not good.
I feel
Well,
like
so
I feel
I
like
think
you
it
still
used
run
to
AV
be-
anyway. In
I
Vin.
think it used to be more for Kyogre. The Assault Vest was.
No,
And,
Assault
like,
Vest
Calyrex.
is
Yeah, but
Well, like,
Assault
Kyogre and
Vest
Calyrex-
is just like
Calyrex
generally
kind of-
good.
but like
Kyogre Calyrex kind of fell off.
Kyogre's gonna be good regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you still beat it in the same way. It's just you elect to take more damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think HP matters less on Thundurus versus Rain teams than it does versus Sun team. Wait, that's the opposite.
Dang,
of what I said.
this water's hitting. This
I-
water's hitting.
This water I'm drinking really strong today. I swear, and this sucks because I'm like known weed guy on the podcast now
Yeah.
too. So like, I swear to God, I'm sober. I'm just really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I miss Ash.
I miss.
I miss Ash. She grounded us.
She grounded us. No. This is one of those like, okay, what happens when each member of the podcast is off the podcast for a week? What's the effect? I get stupid apparently.
Michael gets dumber when Ash is gone. The podcast gets shorter when I'm gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The podcast doesn't exist when Brady's gone.
true. Yeah, that is true. Brady is kind of a rock. If Brady leaves, we're fucked.
Yeah. I sort of have like everything. You know, the editing, the
Yeah.
recording.
Brady, he has the motivation. He's everything I've got, but with motivation. I would not be able to edit this podcast.
Yeah.
I would be able to if I had the fucking time, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Like, honestly, this summer I'm tempted to like, help you out a little bit, but like I just genuinely don't know what my future has time wise.
I mean, for me, it's like I don't have time, but diamonds are made under pressure or something. Even very, it's just generally worse if I don't do it until the very end. I have a free day tomorrow off because it's Easter Monday
what else
tomorrow.
is made? You know what else is made under pressure?
What?
Farts.
I see.
So you're gonna be a fart or you're gonna be a diamond, dude?
Dude, the collective look at the clock that we have going to see if he was gonna say what else is made under pressure. Stack attack.
I was like,
both looked over at the card. We're like, wait.
It's only been 20
Like,
minutes.
has it been that
10
long?
minutes.
Man, I'm looking at 2 farts right now.
Hey, I'll treat you
And a
calling
Brady.
fart, bub.
In
Oh, yeah.
Australia.
Oh, yeah,
you
because
can
he's
see-
looking at himself
Yeah,
too.
you can see yourself.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. I'll take the hit for you on that one. That was a good one.
Thanks, man.
By the way,
Appreciate that.
so I got a shiny shaman on BDSP the other day. These are like the only events I've ever been hunting. I think shiny hunting is dumb and stupid and dumb, but my favorite part about shiny hunting is when I meet a shiny hunter and I get to say, oh yeah, I have that shiny, and they don't, and they've been resetting for 5 years and I got it in a weekend. That's the funnest part about shiny hunting.
Yeah, that's
You
the
get it, like,
that's the
stupid
funnest
fast.
part. But that's in a direct call out to me when I was shiny hunting for the piss dragon. I can't believe you.
He did go like 20,000 resets for Latias.
BDSP,
I-
I had
dude-
too much time on my hands, and I was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna fucking shiny hunt everything."
Dude, I got the shiny shaman in like 300 resets.
Oh yeah, no, I did for the I got the shiny Arceus in like 100.
You got. I was in call when this guy got Arceus.
Yeah, I did it in a fucking like a night. I like the thing released. I got home from work. I booted up BDSP and I was like, all right, I'm gonna shiny hunt this bitch. And then a couple hours
Yeah.
later, I got it, and I'm like,
And
yeah,
then he did.
piss god.
Yeah, no, that dude. I shiny hunted a Xurkitree in 2018 because I wanted to use it on a team. So I like just booted up the stream. First stream didn't get it. Second stream I got it. And back in the day you couldn't change natures or shit. I got modest and HP ice on the Xurkitree.
Whoa,
That is-
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Nowadays
Listen-
it doesn't matter because you can change the nature and HP doesn't exist.
Yep.
Listen to this shiny hunter, by the way. Oh, shiny hunting's poo-poo stinky. I don't like shiny hunting. And meanwhile,
No. Here's the thing. It's funny because I just have naturally good luck. If I say I want a shiny, I will get it in like a day.
Instead of getting shinies, your thing was getting the Tapus and Beast Balls.
Yeah, that was
That's
that was the most painful thing I've ever done. So if you're unaware, in Sun and Moon, they added the Beast Ball, and it was basically like an Ultra Ball, but only for Ultra Beasts. And it was basically like trying to catch regular Pokemon in a box. Like it wasn't magical. It was just like a fucking box. Like you couldn't get them. So it was even worse when you're trying to catch a Tapu. So what I did is I did a stream where I would catch all the Tapus and Beast Balls. And back in the day, you couldn't even, it was the first Sun and Moon. You couldn't even buy the Beast Balls. You had to do this exploit where you say, hey, I'm out of Beast Balls, because you put all the rest of the Beast Balls on a Pokemon's held item and threw them in the PC. And you would just farm Beast Balls that way. So I spent like 2 weeks trying to get every Tapu in a Beast Ball, and the worst one was Tapu Fini, because Tapu Fini has like what is it? What's that one move? Aqua Ring.
Aqua Ring,
And
yeah.
also you couldn't status it for the first couple of turns because it had Misty Terrain.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, how do I do this? How do I get rid of the Misty Terrain and like paralyze it or put it to sleep or something? You couldn't, and it would always use Aqua Ring turn 1. So at some point I gave up on strategizing and I just sat there spamming A with 100 Beast Balls, and eventually I just got it.
Yeah.
Don't they also have Nature's Madness too? So they're like actively killing your guys.
Yeah, it was such a painful experience.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Tapu Bulu, Barako Bulu.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I think I like it when legendaries are hard to catch. When like just normal Pokemon are annoying to catch, I'm not a fan of that. But like when it's a challenge to be like, shit, this is like a fight that I have to prepare for. I like that.
Like the forces of nature in Pokemon Legends Arceus, like those.
Yep.
I really want them to add Pokemon Legends Arceus movement to catching legendaries in like future titles.
I need to beat that game. Is what I need to do.
Have you started it?
I've started it. I've been at the 3rd location, like the island area, for like since it came out.
Dude,
Not
the post game is so nice.
It is a
I
really.
want
It
to
is
beat
really
that
good.
game. I think I wouldn't stream it per se because I do plan on streaming soon. But
It'd be a perfect
It'll be
stream
fun.
game. Like if you're just trying to chill.
I don't want to stream games. I think is where I'm like kind of headed with that. Is the issue? I mean, maybe I would. Maybe I would.
I
It would be
could.
like a background.
I tried streaming Pokemon Legends Arceus. I didn't think it was a good streaming game, personally.
And see, that's
If
the
you're
thing for
if
me.
you're streaming Legends Arceus, you're streaming it for you and not for the viewers. You're streaming
Yeah.
it for you.
Yes, that's literally always the case. Or that's always been the case with me for Pokemon, especially with streaming. Is like whenever I'm doing that, it's like, okay, I can constantly interact with chat, but the chat doesn't really interact with what I'm doing. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Streaming Dark Souls and getting your world invaded by a viewer.
Yeah, no, like that's a interesting stream game because of that, right? Stream sniping might actually have some kind of benefit to your content, low key.
Streaming shiny hunting I find super interesting because it's basically just a waiting room.
So that's like that almost loops around. That like what's the word?
Because you have to be entertaining on your own. Like the content isn't engaging, you just
Yeah.
have to be the entertaining one.
Yeah.
So
like
it's
everyone acknowledges the fact that the content is just fucking nothing, and it's just like a waiting
Yeah.
room, and it's like exactly what you said, right? To the point where it loops back around, it like underflows, and people are just like okay with it not being content and it being like a just chatting stream.
yeah.
Well, no, that's why like shiny races are really good because me and Ash have done a couple of shiny races before.
Those are fun.
It's just like me and it's just like you just talk for a little bit. It's like a podcast, and then there's a climax when somebody gets the fucking shiny.
Dude, I remember there was this, I forget who it was back in like 2018 when shiny races were a lot bigger. And there was this one dude, I don't think he streams anymore, but he was like undefeated shiny racer, and I just sat there and I'm like,
What a title.
I just thought about it for a minute and I was like, how do you like
This is the equivalent of like Pokemon challenges calling
Yeah.
himself the world's greatest
Yeah,
Nuzlocke.
yeah, I'm
'cause
the
no
best.
one else took the
I'm
title.
I'm the world's best Nuzlocke.
I'm going to steal some
maybe.
shit like that.
No, I'm
world's
more-
greatest art streamer.
I'm more
No one
thinking
took the
about
title.
I'm more thinking about it from the perspective of, yeah, I mean, like if I were to race people for drawing a number out of a hat and seeing who could get 7 out of 100 first,
Oh yeah, there isn't like
Then
there's any
there's
skill
like
to it.
yeah, there's a pretty good chance that just any random Joe could walk up and get 7 the first try, and it's like, oh, well, now I am not I'm not undefeated. It's like, wait, how?
Oh,
I don't know.
This is like me calling myself the best VGC player in Missouri because that's where I won Marcos's tournament.
Well, no, but like
there are
Dude,
one- there are
imagine
one-
being the best Mississippi, the best VGC player in Minnesota. Imagine being that.
yeah.
Yeah, because there are maybe 4 VGC players in Missouri. And 2, I'm not even from there.
It's sort of like
I was
how
just-
I'm a top 10 duck hunt in the world for Smash.
Exactly. I just happened to be there.
Top 10 duck hunt player right here.
Top 10.
There are 10 of us.
I'm sure it's more than 10. Surely.
You gotta be
No,
like at
there-
least 7, right?
Yeah, there's at least 7 duck hunt players in the world.
Well, out of the 10, I think
I'm
of the
sure
10,
there are
you're
more.
bare minimums.
Yeah, I'm sure of all like the obscure characters in the game, there are more me play. Excuse me, I just burped. There are more me players than duck hunt players.
Oh, dude,
and I
I
mean
know
like
me
each
players.
individual me, and
I
Brady's
know
a
me
me player.
I play me brawler from time to time. That shit's fun.
There you go.
Pretty
I
awesome.
used to know like a racist player, but that's not.
Who was that? Who was that one? The me gunner main who like he like was saying that like racism is like important and that's good, and he like made a whole video where it's like, I believe no God. Have you never seen that?
Hands are all the way up in the air, bro. I have
Oh
no
my
idea what we're
God.
talking about.
I gotta find it. I saved it because it had to be re-uploaded. It is a trip. But between the podcast and whatever we record after this, because we're gonna do a Marcos Brady Michael video. Like we need to watch that.
Yeah.
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 It is because it's this guy going. It isn't like here. It isn't a rant. It is a me gunner combo video.
Oh
That is-
wait! I actually do know.
The racist combo video.
I haven't
Like,
seen
intercut
that.
it-
No.
It's like, okay, actually, okay, I immediately know what he's talking about. It like intercuts the combos or like the clips, which are mid as fuck, by the way, with
Yeah.
like one-liners or quotes that are just like super fucking racist. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Found it. I found it.
It's one of those things where it's like, this is so fucked up, but like, it's so fucked up to a point where it's funny that it even exists. It's like, wow, somebody made that.
Here's what it is. It's a dude who got like canceled on Twitter for doing some racist stuff in a tournament.
Yeah.
And this here's the deal. He didn't get canceled. You have to be important to get canceled.
Yeah.
And
True.
That's
and,
a
like,
bar.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
and-
God.
and he decided like I need to clap back. So he said, because I'm an atheist, I will say the N-word or some shit. I don't know.
Just
It doesn't.
weird.
It doesn't quite track.
That's
It
very
doesn't matter
weird.
what he said. He was just a fucking weirdo about it.
Yeah,
right?
he was just weird, and that's the funny part.
But the response is the funniest thing ever.
What's funny is
like-
at the end of the video, he tries to wave land as like a little cute exit. Like it's like, hey, here's my Me Gunner character, and he was like, let's have a short chat. You know, it was supposed to be like a heart to heart, and he tries to wave land, and he fucks it up like 5 times before he gets it. Dude, I don't even play the game, and I don't play the game competitively, and I can wave land.
Keep it in the video.
Yeah, he keeps in the video. It's like 5 tries.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Like
This
up
is-
onto like a
reminds me
Battlefield
of, like-
platform or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't even to the level of like apology videos that keep their whole like what's the word, like gamer stream setups on the camera or on the OBS layout. This
Yeah.
isn't even to that level. This is a step beyond that. That's just
There's like the donation ticker on the top right.
Yeah,
So here's why cheating on my girlfriend was wrong. Like, thanks for the $5, XXX Temptation Lover. Like, you know.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Holy fuck. Like, I don't know. Yes, it's fucked up. That's literally not even the point we're making. It's like, imagine being that guy.
Imagine that being your first thing. It's like, man, they're really mad at me for what I've done.
Let me make
I
a
should
combo video.
I should make a combo video.
Should make a combo
That's
video
so
and then
fucking
explain
funny.
my stance on everything.
Oh
Yeah.
my
In that
God.
combo
Wait. It's literally like, listen, before I defend myself, look at this clip.
Look at this like mid as
So
hell
crazy.
clip that I got. Awesome. Now we
Yeah,
can
it's
get into the
literally like-
nitty gritty. I'm racist, by the way.
Yeah.
Out of
And that's a clip. I'm
yeah,
gonna
and that's
keep
shut
that
the
clip.
clipped in out of context.
Brady, you're Australian. Like, people will believe you.
No, I'm not racist, guys.
We're like white Americans. What are we talking about? If anyone's racist here,
Michael, did you just say you and I are white Americans?
we make up one white American put together.
Yeah.
I'm like
Half of us have immunity.
I'm like a quarter like I'm 3/4 white, so oops.
Three quarters.
Yeah, 3/4. I'm a quarter Japanese.
Brady,
It's gonna
if
look
I
like
were Brady, if I had like a cup of milk and I put like 3/4 of like chocolate
I'm
milk
white.
mix in there, that's still chocolate milk.
No,
like,
I'm
you
white.
know?
I'm also
Like a
I'm a little bit
pencil cap
Asian,
eraser.
though, you know. A little bit, just a small
I
bit.
built like a pencil cap eraser.
All I'm saying is, when I was a kid, I got picked on for having the eyes because I did have like, you could tell that I had Asian.
Oh wait, now, are you?
heritage.
Now that I look at you, I can kind of see it. I never noticed.
Yeah, so I used to get picked on when I was younger, but one thing that I found out recently, which I sort of got onto, a lot of people tended to refer to me as like, you know, the kid from Up,
Oh,
Like Russell?
Russell. A lot of people used to call me Russell because they thought I looked like him.
Have you ever cosplayed him?
Russell is Asian, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
And that was high
can't.
school. Motherfuckers really be calling me fucking Russell in high school. That's crazy.
Now, listen, as somebody who like transformed from being a little Vietnamese-looking little boy the second I hit puberty into looking like whatever I do now, I
Mm.
resonate with you that I did not look like whatever I actually was, but as a call full of mixed people, there's no winning.
I get asked if I'm Filipino on the daily.
Yeah, no, I get asked
Filipino?
what are you all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
Why did-
no,
Yeah.
people phrase it weirdly for me. It's like, yo,
What are you?
Yeah, yo, what did somebody say to me the other day? And this was a homie too, so I don't like. It was funny to me that he said it this way. It was like, yo, I gotta level with you real quick. What are you? I was like, what do you mean? He's like,
me when I meet the skinwalker.
yeah, no, and then he like and he just pokes my hand. He's like, what are you? And I was like, oh, like ethnicity. I understand. It's just like, one, doesn't matter. I know the person asking me that like knew that.
You're
right?
Michael.
But, like, yeah. I am well aware that the things that mixed together to create me, they mix weirdly.
Yeah. Marcus, why did you
Like-
just vape in our face? I can't believe you did that to us.
Damn, you're really gonna expose him like that to the audio listeners?
Yeah, he's vaping, brother. What the
crazy.
fuck? I gotta.
Well, yesterday I went. Full transparency. Yesterday I went to a party, and I was like, today I will buy a vape. I don't usually do it, and it's just still here. I bought like a tiny one, and I'm like, oh, I still have it. Probably not gonna get a second. This shit sucks.
It's not good.
Damn, literally
But
not
it
like 30 minutes ago, this guy was like, yo, check this shit out. I'm in my comfort zone. And he rips a vape.
Yeah, I was
That was
trying to look
so-
like a drug dealer. I'm wearing a robe, sitting in a gamer chair while there's a
Yeah.
Nintendo 3DS on a bench press right behind me, and I'm shiny hunting a Darkrai.
Out of
Yeah.
the three of us, Marcos is definitely the most pimped out right now.
Yeah.
He's got a shirt on.
I'm just sitting here. I'm playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on my Nintendo DS. Nintendo 3DS, rather. And there's a Kyogre on my bed.
I'm
That's
in
it.
my
Kyogre.
like, gamer cave, literally in my webcam right now. And I know we shouldn't be talking about this if we're not going to do webcam in the episode. Sorry, listener. But
They don't
like,
get to see my beautiful body.
Yeah, you don't want to see my camera. There's like pizza boxes on the floor. My walls are all scratched up. There's a green screen pulled up halfway to hide the mountain of trash behind me. It is a bad look.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Here's something that only you guys can see, not audio listeners. I work out a decent amount, but I put on a lot of weight, so there's a lot of fat on top of my muscle, but it only makes it easier for me to bounce my pecs. It's much more visible, and I can kind of make my robe dance right now with it.
Oh my god!
It just looks like it just
we
looks like
just hit a simultaneous pog face. Me and Brady. Just, holy
What
shit!
the fuck, bro?
yeah, it just looks like my robe is breathing. Just
It's got flexed on today, and I don't know what to do about it.
What do I
no,
do?
literally like literally left, right, left, right, left, left,
Holy
right,
shit!
right.
Oh my god! It's Holy-
What the fuck?
Audio listeners cope.
Dude, if I one day am able to do that, and I can wear a
It-
dress at the same time, I think I'll just become God. I think there's no
Dude,
in
it's-
between there.
Dude, I mean, like it's not that hard to reach a point where you can flex your pecs. The issue is that you don't know that you already do when you move your muscle. Like so if you're reaching in to hug someone, let's say you're like hugging, like this motion, your pecs get flexed. The issue is they're not big enough for you to realize that you're doing that. I can feel them, tense up. And all you have to do is learn how to tense your pecs and, not do a hugging motion. Like that's just like what it is.
So just do it, forehead, is what I'm hearing.
No, you just have to imagine you're hugging someone, but you don't move your arm and only move your chest. I could see Brady trying to.
We're both trying. We're both not talking at all. Both trying. We're like,
Yeah, no, I
I need to be able to do
I don't
this.
think that's
I need to
doing
be
it.
able to be on his level.
All right.
I don't know. Body wise, I feel like I've for the longest time been like, kind of appreciative of my body. Recently though, I'm 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to be comfortable with myself going into this summer.
Just run a lot.
I've been doing like a lot of cardio just thanks to where I work, but like
I know I'm not one to talk, but I have lost weight in the past, like a significant amount, like 40, 50 pounds.
fuck yeah.
and then I put it all back on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was quarantine. I lost all motivation when the gyms closed. I'm gonna try to lose it again, obviously. Whoa, shiny Darkrai! No, I got you guys. Basically, all you really have to do is find out how many calories you eat and not change weight at all, which you can do like a calculation for to like kind of guess.
And then you about that because I've been calories, bro.
Okay, well here's what you do. Here's what you do. Find the base calories you need to eat and not gain or lose weight off of that. And then you eat 500 less than that, about 500 calories every week, or about 500 calories each day lower than your need intake. Over the course of a week is 3,500 calories, which is approximately a pound of fat. Obviously, it's not like a linear thing, but like it's a very, very good estimate as to how much fat you'll lose in a week by doing that.
Yeah, here's the issue though. Me eating feels directly tied to money that I own.
All right, here's the trick. Have you ever eat Spam?
Oh my
no.
You ever eat canned tuna?
Yes.
Oh, canned tuna? Ew.
Dude, just live off of canned meats.
Dude, canned tuna is fucking awesome, dude.
So
canned tuna is great.
The way that I used to not intentionally lose weight, but the last time I did lose a lot of weight, the reason that behind that was I just didn't have the time to eat, or I was eating one meal a day. Which sucked. I don't know how I was able to do that energy wise. But now it's like, oh, I've got some money coming in, so it's like, I might go buy a pizza after we're done recording, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that completely.
Yeah. Dude, I have a unhealthy relationship with the Jimmy John's app.
No, but see, I need to get into shit like Jimmy John's. It's like at
least
healthier than
you don't need to get into Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is arguably worse because it's the Subway fallacy. Where it's like, Subway's healthy. No, the fuck it's not.
Oh, it's okay. You're right. It's not. It's still not healthy. But what I was doing before wasn't even healthy, right?
Well, I need you to think about it. Subway and a pizza are basically the same thing. What do you got? You got your bread, you got your cheese, you got your meat, you got your oranges. Not oranges. You got your tomatoes. It's less, but it's but you could hypothetically still have the pizza, but eat like a quarter of it.
True.
Okay, but I can't do that.
Okay. All right. Here's a fun little trick. Sometimes if you want to get really, really full and not have a ton of calories, there are foods you can have that are super big in volume but low in calories. A good example of this is you can make ice cream out of protein powder, ice, almond milk, and 0-calorie sweetener and a thickening agent like guar gum. And all you do is toss all that shit into a blender, and it's essentially the equivalent of 1 scoop of protein powder, but made into this giant volume of delicious ice cream, and you just eat that.
Is it creamy?
It's not. You can tell it's not ice cream, but only if you had ice cream recently.
Is it milkshake consistency?
It's not milkshake consistency because you're gonna be using a small amount of almond milk and not a lot of milk, like a milkshake. Basically, the best way to think about it is. Have you ever had Halo Top?
No.
It's like an ice cream alternative. It's tasty. That's all I'll say. It's tasty and it has the texture of ice cream.
So I'm already immediately so sold, but here's my this is my one requirement.
Wait, and you get to eat a whole blender full of it.
I'm sold even more exclusively if it is thick and creamy and will coat my throat.
That can be arranged.
Don't say that like that. I'm not the weird one here. You took it there.
Michael.
Unironically, no, listen. Unironically, my favorite part about a sweet little treat is getting gummed up and stuffed. You know what I mean?
Gummed up and stuffed?
It makes me feel full.
Michael, you want to rephrase that in any way?
Bro, there's
I think are you doing this on purpose?
Because what I'm saying is the best way to put this.
Michael likes creamy, rich food.
Huh?
Creamy, rich food.
Creamy, rich food that goes in his throat and covers it.
Specifically like the throat feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I kind of.
Right, yeah.
Do you,
Michael,
Michael, you seem like the type of dude who drinks a lot of milk.
Are you
like a milk drinker? Are you like the type of dude who goes into his buddies are over and he goes, hold on, I gotta go get a drink, and they expect you to get like, I don't know, like a Diet Coke or like water or maybe some orange juice. You just come back with a big ass glass of milk, and they're just like, Michael, do I have to explain to you that milk does not go with salad? Like,
oh no. That was my brother. My brother used to eat milk with like steaks. That shit was weird.
But, like,
milk steak.
But for me, I'm a big water guy, but milkshakes recently have been like my crutch, dude. I pound back a milkshake after a long day. I feel like able to go to bed rested and amazing.
Michael, if you like milkshakes, you're gonna love protein shakes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, here's the thing. All right. There's a specific protein shake I know you're gonna fuck with. So I have recently exclusively been buying this, like, I think it's called like ISO X is like the brand of it, and it's literally flavored so that it tastes like the milk that you get when you eat like Cocoa Pebbles or Fruity Pebbles. Like I have both. I have Fruity Pebbles protein powder. Fruity Pebbles protein powder is the hardest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I need that. I need that right now.
That's good.
Link me what it's called because I didn't catch it, but
yeah, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. They sell it at Walmart.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Like literally not even an innuendo. I mean all of that. Comment section has got to have my back on this. It's a good feeling to get stuffed up, right?
Comment section, I need you to not have his back on that sentence.
Yeah.
Please have my back on this. I know someone is in there that's like, you know what? He's right. You don't have to even say it. If you're just there, I appreciate you.
Commenters comment, boy oh boy, do I love to get stuffed up on a Thursday afternoon.
Hey man.
I love my
hey guys, it's Red Lobster's Lobster Fest. Time to get stuffed up at Red Lobster.
Dude, I am so fucking hungry. Oh.
I'm there with you, brother.
Yeah. Speaking of like weird promotional names that sound like holidays, like for companies.
Yeah.
I love, like, my buddy works at a car dealership. He works at a BMW. And I always make fun of him because car dealerships are just the greasiest places ever.
Yeah.
And what was it? Around Christmas time, his family's like a little bit conservative, and his dad posted something. I think it might have not been his family. It might have been one of my other friends' families. I'm mixing them up, but it came up in conversation. But it was like one of those, like, don't say happy holidays to me, say Merry Christmas, like one of those like war on Christmas dudes. And I like just making fun of that particular argument because I find it silly. Like, who cares? But my favorite thing is I was like, man, I hate when people say happy Honda days. It's Ford Truck Month, mother trucker.
Dude, Ford Truck Month is like one of my
Ford Truck Month is the greatest holiday ever.
What the fuck is Ford Truck Month? It's like
it's Ford Truck Month.
I just remember that I just hear a lot that there's like ads and it's like it's Truck Month.
Yeah, it's one of those ads that's like a seasonal thing where it's always, think like the Hershey's ads. I don't know if they have them over there.
Oh, like the Hershey's Kiss ads during Christmas.
That do like
you gotta have those, right, Brady?
Christmas jingle.
No.
No. Wow.
Nope.
Okay, what is your like de facto seasonal ad?
Macca's.
I don't. Like there are Christmas ads, but there isn't like a one that just runs
like they come back.
Yeah, no, not.
Wow. Yeah.
Not
wow, we have ads that come back like every year.
Our ads are depressing. This is why people.
You guys had like
not see them.
You guys had like the Sprite Brady, cranberry thing, right?
Oh yeah, Sprite cranberry. That's one.
Yeah.
We get that every year, dude.
Okay, we don't get that every year. That's a new thing.
We've had it every year since 2017.
Sprite cranberry was a 2017 meme.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And then LeBron signed up with fucking like something else. Maybe it was like Pepsi or something.
Wait, hold on. Michael, you're at your computer, obviously. I need you to go to Reddit and look up u/Moxie Boosted and look at the banner at the top.
Wait, what?
Look at the banner at the top of my Reddit page.
Flash Moxie. Doing it on my phone.
All right.
Kill the podcast. Brady, take over while I do this because I can't type because I'm a boomer.
So I'm doing like something pretty cool. I've tried transitioning into it a couple of times, but what is it?
His fucking banner is Moxie Boosted, but it's like over the Sprite Cranberry logo. Like it's the same text, but it's just ripped from Sprite. What the fuck?
That's one of my most proud. I'm proud of that. That was my Twitter banner during the Christmas season of like 2018, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I just threw it on my Reddit permanently.
That's fire, though. I can't even lie.
That's really good.
Funny.
But yeah, I'm on a bit of a quest, fellas. I'm on a bit of a no.
Are you?
Oh, you
would
are on a
bit of an
Oh yeah, no,
adventure.
Brady. I'm on a quest too. I thought about this just a few minutes ago. I'm gonna start in Gen 3 and catch every single Groudon you can find in each game, all the way up until Gen 8. I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
Dude, that's a really good idea, Marcos.
That's a really good idea, Marcos.
That's a really fun idea, Marcos. I should try that.
I know.
Rayquaza.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I wonder where you got that one from.
Anyways, Brady, what was your quest? You seemed excited.
I'm playing every Pokemon game, and I'm making a personal quest to get every Kyogre. That's what I'm doing. You can get a Kyogre and Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Alola, Gala, and I'm going and doing all of them.
It doesn't sound too original.
Brady posted this in the chat like a couple hours ago, and Marcos just yoinked the whole thing from him.
I can't fucking
But I
believe
I said Groudon instead of Kyogre.
Oh my god!
I can't fucking believe you. I'm going through every Pokemon game at the moment, just like I'm playing through all of them. But like I've added like a side quest to it to get every Kyogre. And
I could probably feasibly do that with every Rayquaza. Now that I think.
Yeah, every Rayquaza as well, because
Weather Trio.
I might even end up just doing every Groudon as well, because there are a lot of games where you can't get Rayquaza unless you have both Kyogre and Groudon.
Yeah, that was so annoying for getting Landorus and like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah,
because you needed to trade a Thundurus to get Landorus. It's so annoying.
I genuinely TPCI Pikachu. I didn't say this. I don't think I've literally ever used to legitimately like caught Landorus a day of my life. I don't know how to get that mon in any game.
I'm calling Pikachu right now.
Banned.
I swear, Pikachu. It was a joke. This is podcast material. It's so fucking not, by the way. Somebody tell me how to get that guy.
Dude. Pikachu's gonna hit you with the electric chair because of this.
Yeah.
Pikachu would never.
Yeah.
Pikachu's sending cheaters in VGC to the electric chair.
Yeah.
Powered by Pikachu.
Getting sent to the Electro Web, bro.
So, that leads into me playing every Pokemon game, because I want to, like, play every Pokemon game, but, like, do as little as possible while playing every Pokemon game. So it's like, I want to play, like, play Sapphire, but I also want to play Emerald, but I also want to play Alpha, like, one of the remakes. So it's like, I'm covering all my bases, sort of. I made a fucking...
How fast can you catch every Kyogre, like that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, like, it isn't for content, it's just doing it because I want to play the games.
Yeah,
so are you, like, trying to speedrun them almost? To get to them as fast as possible?
Not speedrun, it's just like, I'm gonna take my time with it, but it's just like a big old project of, I'm gonna play all these games. Like, I made a fucking massive spreadsheet that had, like, every game and every legendary you can get in those games. So it's like, okay, I don't have to play Gold or Silver because Crystal you can get Ho-Oh and Lugia in that. So I'm just not gonna do that. And like another goal was to get like all the legendaries that originated from that game.
I did something similar over the summer, over the past like year. I've been passively playing through each Pokemon game, starting from the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
And I've just been like trading all of my teams to the next game. But what was kind of awkward about that is I had to do the Virtual Console and then jump over to Pokemon Ruby on like the actual like Game Boy, because can't trade between it.
Yeah.
And basically I just had to like ignore all my virtual console Pokemon until I got to Gen 7. Because that was the only time I could actually bring them up. So I played through all the games and like traded my teams up and put them in the box. And then I would play through the game and like traded my team up, put them in the box. And then I got to Gen 7 and I was like, most of these Pokemon can't go into Gen 8. So they just sat in Gen 7 for a year.
Yeah.
Until the other day, I just bit the bullet and threw them in Pokemon Home. Because I heard that like the service was going to shut down soon. So I'm like, all right.
Home is gonna shut down soon?
No, not Home. Bank is going to be free when 3DS services go down. Bank's going to be free up until the internet is gone, like on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Do you know when that is? Because I plan on finishing Pokemon Home. That's what I was about to say. I was like,
Finishing
next-
Pokemon Home?
yeah, my next big goal is to finish like the national deck.
Oh, that shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, that's all.
'cause,
That's
like I
also
said,
another thing.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You should be able to use Bank indefinitely. When 3DS
okay.
online services go down, Bank's still gonna be up. It's basically Bank becomes free when the eShop dies. That's what it is.
Okay, I see.
You just have to make sure you have it downloaded.
So yeah.
Okay, good. I already have that.
So-
Never mind. All right,
okay,
thank
yeah,
God.
no.
The way it
So-
sounded like it was like, okay, once
So
Pokemon
you're always gonna be able to
3DS
transfer
Online
your
is
shit on.
gone. Yeah. Okay. Bet.
Possibly. It
It
depends.
depends when until they shut down like just
Bank until they shut down Bank itself, essentially.
Yeah. So Bank is going to be like its own thing, but they're not shutting it
And
down.
it's
'Cause
pretty
I've
unlikely
done-
they're gonna shut down Bank intentionally. It's probably just gonna be like the servers that run Bank are getting recycled or not recycled or getting phased out. Like that would be the only time Bank goes down. And knowing Nintendo, those servers are gonna be up for like the next 100 years.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing, right? How easy would this task be now that I'm actually thinking about it? I've never really put thought into it until right now. It's like,
Do you want to hear the fastest way to do it?
Yeah. Before I tell you.
Play through each Pokemon game, complete the decks.
Yeah, bozo. That would literally be the exclusive way to do that.
No, because you could also just do it all in Gen 7. But if you're
Oh.
playing through the games anyways, you can just complete it as you go through the
that's what I was
games.
about to say. Because when I did Oras playthrough, like original Red Virtual Console playthrough on the 3DS, and then Gen 8 playthrough, I completed the decks in all three of those. So that's like what 3 out of 8 Pokemon games done. And the Oras one and even the Gen 8 one like has some overlap with other ones. So
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I just remembered something that made me sad.
What?
There was a shiny event Rayquaza in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire with the original trainer named Galileo.
I did get that one. That one's
I don't know how I lost it. It wasn't in my Pokemon bank. I don't know how I lost it.
I think I cloned that one actually. Now that I think.
Gimme.
Yeah, I got you. If I could find like 2 of them in my home, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have 2 in your home, I would definitely take it. I really liked that event because I just really liked
was
that
cool.
the
It was
original
so cool.
the original trainer being named Galileo is so fucking cool to me
It's
because
badass,
I study astrophysics. Like that's what I really like. I'm like, oh, Galileo, the guy who was wrong about everything except for one thing.
Yep.
So based.
But yeah, I think it's a cool little project that I'm doing right now. I like Pokemon. Fun fact. It's
Pokemon, fun game.
I didn't appreciate the collection aspect of Pokemon until last year.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't appreciate the having guys that I've just like that I have like an attachment to until they said, okay, we're potentially just getting rid of all of the fucking games. Like when they announced like the eShop
honestly?
stuff, it's like, oh, okay,
Wait, I like my dudes.
I like my little
Honestly?
guys.
The National Dex cut kinda made me want to do the Pokedex more. Now that I think about it, why I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we were saying, not last week, but the
It
week
made
before.
home necessary, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Well, what we were talking about the other week with National Dex being cut and it being like, you know, low key good thing type deal was like for more so competitive viability reasons. This is more so just like it's that same concept of it. What? Now I'm actually just talking about what we talked about last week. Think like the Pokeball, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, Master Ball, you know, decay thing, making you not want to play by just giving you more work to do.
Yeah.
With the National Dex, it feels like there's more work to do when there's 900 Pokemon, right? So then when it is like dex cuts, and they kind of,
Yeah,
there's only
yeah.
400 Pokemon in Sword and Shield out the box, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
I like how Gen 8 I like how Gen 8 separated the dexes into 3 sections for the DLCs.
Oh, I do like that too.
Yeah, and then they gave you a reward for each one, and they were like tiers. So there was like there was like you get the shiny charm for completing the base dex, and then for the Isle of Armor you get like a little crown, and then for the Crown Tundra you just get like this big crown, like this giant ass crown.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite part was the charms that accompanied. Isle of
Yeah,
Armor,
what
you
is
get
it? The catch
catching
charm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
catching charm, and then the other one was like the
Mark Charm.
Mark
Yeah.
Charm. Yeah, that was the one. I think it was Mark Charm for Isle of Armor, and then catching.
Dude, low key, I don't know if I want DLC in Gen 9. I think here's my deal. I would welcome DLC with open arms. I would even want it, like actively want it if the base game satisfied me.
Oh, of DLC in Gen.
Yeah, if the base game satisfies me and they're like, "Hey, we're going to release paid DLC." I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
I mean, I think they will regardless, just because
Yeah.
it worked like last time.
Yeah, no, they're going to keep doing it, but like my attitude towards it heavily depends on how the base game feels.
No, I feel that.
Okay. And when the restricteds are locked to the VG to the second the second DLC, you might have to get that shit anyway if you want to keep playing VGC.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, that's a lore video I'm going to make tomorrow. The first pay to win Pokemon.
ooh, Calyrex
was-
Shadow.
Calyrex Shadow. The Calyrex in general. No, Urshifu you could get traded to you. Calyrex is the only one locked behind a paywall technically.
Oh, true.
Because you can't get the Reigns of Unity as a key item.
Oh, yeah,
I
true.
remember Jenning for a homie that was trying to play in the IC, and he was like, "Okay, can you Jen and trade me the team?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, bro, I got you." And he's like a new player, so he doesn't have like any amount of resources in game to even make a team. Yeah, bro, I got you. And I go to gen the Calyrex, and I gen it as Calyrex Shadow because I'm stupid, and it bounces me. And I was like, "Oh, right, you got to gen both the guys, Spectre and Calyrex." And I send him Spectre and Calyrex, and he was like, "Okay, how do I put him on top of the horse?" And I was like, "Oh,
Like
use
this."
the key item." He used the key item, and I was like, and he was like, "What key item?" I was like, "Oh no."
Hey,
Like,
Do you have $30?
You have to pay
That
$30
Calyrex-
for this guy, brother.
That Calyrex became a Kyogre so fast.
Dude, all right, this is weird. A lot of the teams that have Calyrex, if they don't have Kyogre, it kind of just works. If you're not specifically using Sun, like
Yeah.
they're
You
both
either have-
fast spread move Pokemon. Like that's what he does, fast
you
spread
either,
move.
You either have the Reigns of Unity or you have the Reigns of Unity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he got there.
Hey.
He got there. He figured that one out.
Dude, he left the reins down in Africa.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
He left the reins down in Africa. He couldn't unite the horse.
With yeah. Nah, I don't know. I know it's like it's we're taking it back. Another whole thing about getting the Kyogre from like Gen 3 or Gen 4, like Hot Gold, Soul Silver, or like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald's like, damn, I went back to fucking 2003 to beat your ass with a Scarf Kyogre water spout. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know.
Dude, I tried going back and playing the Battle Frontier and Emerald because I've never ever in my life gotten a Frontier symbol. I got
me neither.
one. I got one Frontier symbol for the Battle Factory, and then I was like, this shit's hard.
I think the
Yeah.
craziest shit to ever happen to me, going for like Battle Frontier stuff was in Gen 4, versus I think her name's Dahlia. What is that place even called? The
Battle
one that-
Pike?
Or no, actually it wasn't Dahlia. It was the purple hair girl with the red dress on.
The Seviper one?
No, Gen 4.
Oh, wait. Gen 4? I've never played Gen 4's Battle Frontier.
I literally don't know it at all, but the concept of the battle frontier minigame there was that you have to fight like a team of 3 Pokemon with your one Pokemon of all of all types in the game. Right? So you fight 3 normal type Pokemon, they're all kind of babies. 3 ice type Pokemon, all babies, and the whole first wave is every type and they're all babies, right? Okay, cool. Next, and you do it 3 times. Second time they evolve, so it's mid stages. Third time gets a little harder. They evolve. The final fight that I would always do, and I'd always get to the third stage, right? Is I'd sweep shit with a Rapidash because it was like my strongest Pokemon. I don't know. Something like that. You get through the bug one, which I would always save for last because I was like, oh, this is just free, right? I just mash Flare Blitz and I kill all three. Dude, it was Akaberry Scizor as a last with counter. So I would sweep all 3 waves of this Battle Frontier minigame. Final fight every single time to the Scizor because I didn't know how counter worked as a kid. And I was like, how is it living? Because I also just, I guess, couldn't read and didn't see the Akaberry. So I was like, it's 4 times effective.
Yeah.
Flare Blitz should just one-shot it. And then I get reverse one-shot. I'm like, what the hell? That is a fond memory of me as a kid.
Damn. Yeah. Crazy. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, Argenta. Yeah, that is so not a character in Pokemon.
Argenta?
She's exclusively a Battle Frontier from Gen 7.
Wait. Her name's Argenta.
Argenta.
I'm pretty sure Argenta was like the name of the facility where they made Argent Energy in Doom.
There you go. The Pokemon Doom crossover that no one knew they needed.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Which, unfortunately for Pokemon, and unfortunately for Doom, was done again later on in the generations, in Generation 7, when they went to space and started fighting aliens, just like in Doom. Aliens like... Hit it, boys.
Doom doesn't have aliens.
What?
That's just the movie.
What? You tell
Doom,
me those aren't... What the fuck are those?
They're deep... There's a portal on there's a portal on Mars, but the portal goes to hell, so they're demons.
Oh. That's kind of metal.
Yeah. What do you Yes, Doom is metal.
You know what else is metal?
Stakataka.
I got there. I still got there.
Damn, we got there, brother. Hold on. I'm
Patreon time, you know what it is.
Yeah, good gaming.
A-E-I-E-O-O.
Yep.
My guy hit the Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah. What was it? There's this drinking game I play with my buddies while you're pulling up the patron list.
Yeah.
That's called Zoomy, right? And you have to like go Zoomy, fuck me up, Zoomy, and you have like a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you go, whoever starts, you go 1, 1, and then 1, 1 goes 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, or you go to any number. And if you mess up the rhythm, you have to drink. And sometimes we'll mix it up, and it's like, oh, instead of numbers, we have letters today. And I was playing with my buddy, and I was AA. So I just went A, and I was like, oh fuck. I just got into it. I was like, I played too much Friday Night Funkin'.
Too much Friday Night Funkin', brother.
I got that FNF brain rot.
If I was young when FNF came out, I think I would like be a different gamer. I think I'd get like super into rhythm games just because I love the art style.
Yeah, it's like
instead now I suck at rhythm games.
It's
very, I love Newgrounds.
Newgroundsy, yeah. Newgrounds.
Oh well, actually, I wouldn't have gotten to it to begin with just because I didn't know Newgrounds.
Yeah. Who's our patrons?
Patreon.
Me.
In the morning.
I subscribe to Patreon. Thank you, Michael Rogers.
Thank you,
and also,
but also, thank you to Crazy Carlton, Ken Marker, Plumber, Professor Germs, and Ryan for supporting us on Patreon, as well as everybody else who supports us in the other tiers. Thank you very much.
I miss Ash.
Ash might be back next week. She should be.
Oh yeah. If anybody's not going to be here next week, it's going to be me.
Listen. Here's what happened. Ash said that she couldn't make the podcast on Good Friday. However, on Sunday, Ash will come back, and then we'll record on Ash Wednesday.
There you go.
The second coming of Ash.
Yeah.
Yo, Ash is Jesus. We never put
that was
together.
the reference, Michael! We were being subtle! Whoa, man. Whoa.
Whoa,
Ash is
dude.
like Jesus, guys.
Hey guys,
Dude, I
Michael.
know Jesus.
Hey guys, Michael here to explain the joke.
Yo, bro, pass me that vape shit. You
Wait,
got
wait,
earlier,
wait,
bro. Give me that.
dude, on the for the thumbnail of this one, can you just make it Michael over over
fucking
oh what's that
donkey, bro.
Who's that one actor who plays Iron Man?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, put him Photoshop Michael's face on under Robert Downey Jr. The
Dude, it's funny. It's funny.
the
that you
explaining-
say that 'cause
yeah.
somebody literally made a meme of me from that that image of RDJ as Captain America, or as Iron Man, and then the other panel is Captain America guy. And it's me saying some stupid shit, and then the whole call, what? Civil War.
yeah. No, Gyarados is if Gyarados went, if we could have like season 1 Gyarados in this season, it would go so hard.
It would, dude, and I'm still right. The comments get me. The comments got me. They understand.
Gyarados hasn't
my people.
changed, brother.
It's
From
the-
season
my
1.
brother in
Nothing
Christ,
has-
it's the
Listen,
same
They're the
Gyarados.
same color palette. You know how like flamingos ate too much shrimp and that's why they're pink? Thundurus ate too many Gyarados and that's why he's blue and white. And then mic drop. That's the end of the episode. I'm so
Okay,
right.
well, I'm not gonna challenge that. Okay.
Sure.
Bye.
Goodbye, gamers.
Bye.